was nothing to be sad about. In a far, far away land lived the quiet god. He never uttered a single word and lived his life in solitude. It was his creations lumped together and couldn't stop talking. He must be sad, said a few. He must be suffering, pondered some. He must be lonely, claimed many. But contrary to their beliefs, the quiet god was happy. Surrounded by the comfortable silence, wandering in the space abyss, he pondered many things. Like, how could they endure all this noise? Or, how could they use languages not to connect, but to hurt each other? And how could they feel so alone when they're surrounded by so many? And when the quiet god got tired, the darkness engulfed him and held him in its embrace without a word. As his followers cried, "How cruel, how unforgiving he is," the quiet god slept. Can't you leave me alone already?
There's no way I'm doing that. Not after what happened.
It's getting harder to breathe all over again. I desperately gasp for air, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay sane. All I see before me is Vincent's body, human, real, mangled, on the ground. He's gone. 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 Gone.
You really are a worthless child.
I knew meeting that person would be a bad influence on you. I should have protected you from him. It's you who I need protection from, you monster. Say, why won't you disappear? Scarlet Eyelid obstructs my line of vision and cups my face in her hands. They're cold as ice. Hey, listen. I'm here because I'm the only one who can save you. Without me, you won't amount to anything. Do what I say, and we'll be fine. Forget about this false god of yours and think of the person who has always been there for you. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? I cover my ears and try not to scream. 531 days until the trial.
We're jumping.
Oh, whoa.
Are you alright?
No.
Do you need me to take over some voices?
Yeah, go ahead and Henri or Charles, whichever you prefer.
I'll do Charles.
Okay.
Henri is on her phone, absorbed in social networks, nothing out of the ordinary.
Look, the drama I sent you yesterday.
Oh my god, this really blew up.
Right? That's mob mentality for you.
Our laughs are strained. Unnatural. We sit in silence for a while.
Listen, I know it might not be the time for it, but there's something I haven't told you yet.
What is it?
We're moving to another town next month. Believe me, I tried to talk to my parents, but they never listen.
Oh. Is it far from here?
Around 6 hours by bus.
I see. So you're leaving too, huh? This means the end of our play-pretend relationship.
You know, Charlie, I wish I could go far, far away from here. From my asshole brother, my parents, the girl groups I'm in. I'm so tired.
Tired. That's all you ever say. How the world's unfair. How everyone's unfair. It's not my fault. Boo-hoo. I'm sick and tired of your complaining. I've never met your shut-in brother to begin with. He could be a corpse for all I know.
Charlie?
Henri. I know.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
I literally closed the door and someone went and opened it back up. Excuse me again. Sorry about that, folks.
It's alright. Why don't we run away together?
Huh? Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Well, I can book a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Let's skip school tomorrow, alright? Thus, we set out on a journey. There's only my coat inside. There's a small chocolate bar inside. I don't like sweet things, so I'd better give it to Henri. This lamp doesn't provide enough light for reading. A small note with a Wi-Fi password rests on the table. Henri has already stuffed the wardrobe with all kinds of clothes. Henri's luggage. Makes you wonder how she snuck out unnoticed with all these things. There's a small chocolate bar inside. How considerate of the hotel staff. Yes.
Wow. This bed is so comfy.
Hey, don't jump on it too much.
I know. So, where we go from here?
Oh, I took care of that. Just a moment. I bring out the pack of pills and hand it to Henri. Here. There's enough for two.
What is? You...
Henri throws the pack into my face.
You idiot!
She's in front of me in a second, hitting me relentlessly with her small fists, making me take a step backward with every hit. Wait. What? Miss Warhol. She doesn't back down, landing a punch after another. We tumble down onto the floor. Ow.
So this is what you meant by running away? Suicide? Really? God. You're just like everyone else. Leaving me.
What are you talking about? Aren't you the one who...
The one who what? It's not like we'll cease all contact after I move. God, I really do hate you.
Her tears fall down freely, staining my sweater.
All you ever do lately is talk about gods and trials and afterlife and all that bullshit. All you ever talk about is him. What happened to living for your mother? Were you lying that time?
Henri,
Shut up and listen, Eiler. I accept you for who you are. All of you. Your mother may be broken beyond repair, but she loves you too. We both need you. Yet you're throwing your life away like this.
What do you know? I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will to begin with, I don't say. All Mother cares about is Scarlet. It's her who should have been born instead of me. Henri slaps my face.
Don't say things like that. Not when you haven't even finished your story. I look forward to it every week, you know?
Ah. The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. Henri coloring her hair to match mine. The constant messaging. The fake relationship. Henri is a liar. Henri is here. Henri cares. It's getting harder to breathe. Henri's crying. My eyes are dry.
Listen. Repeat after me. It's not my fault.
Why would I lie to myself?
Just do it, goddammit.
It's not my fault. Satisfied?
It's not my fault.
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 It's not my fault. Henri kisses me. I feel like vomiting. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We keep repeating it like a mantra over and over. Surprisingly, I feel myself calm down a little. Then a thought occurs to me. Maybe this is how Henri calms herself down all the time. It's just that she would never tell anyone. We lie on the floor for a long time. I briefly wonder if it's properly vacuumed. I want to talk to him again.
I know.
He never finished Aether Almanac, you know? The main character was reborn multiple times trying to save the White Queen, but something always went wrong. So he had to let her go. Will I ever be able to let go?
I don't know. Decide that for yourself. Ugh. Alright, I'm dumping you.
Oh?
If you want to die this much, go on and do it. Henri doesn't care. Just make sure I never learn about it.
You're contradicting yourself, Miss Warhol.
Jeez. I'm dating someone for real. I want it to be a cute girl.
Like Charlotte.
Ah, shut it.
But she's the cutest.
Yeah. When I meet her, I'm calling her out on being as delusional as you are.
Henri's such a bully. I hug her tightly. It might as well be the last hug we share. Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your feelings. We packed our things and returned home the next morning. The next month, Henri's family moved to another town, like they initially planned. A year and a half after, we stopped talking to each other.
Oh.
All ended well. There's nothing to be sad about. Once upon a time in a far, far away land lived the Skin Princess. Every day she changed her skin to appear in the best light to every single person she met. Every night she ripped her skin off, crying from the unbearable pain it caused her, whispering, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault." Over and over. Little did she know that all the people in her kingdom were blind to begin with. Mom. Mother. It's morning already. Mother? Are you... Oh.
Because clearly he hasn't suffered enough.
Right. No way, not you too. It'd be easier if my mom was a workaholic who was never home. It'd be easier if we hated each other. It'd be easier if I didn't remember the days when she was still so full of energy. Who would want to admit their parent giving up on life and slowly rotting in the bedroom? Who would admit to thinking of their only parent as a parasitic existence? After that day, nothing was the same anymore.
Charles Eiler. Can you solve this problem? Mr. Eiler?
I rush out of class, straight to the bathroom stall. The voices of my classmates follow me. I vomit into the toilet, the morning breakfast spilling down the drain. Gross. That moment I realized I could never touch another human being ever again. Only your face remained unchanged. White, clean, sterile, free of contagious parasites. Vincent, I want to become clean too. I want to ascend and become white like you. What in the world should I do to wash this filth off? Ah. You knew it all along, didn't you? It was this simple.
Welp.
Would an entire ocean really be enough to wash all the ink off me, I wonder? In the end, I couldn't replace Scarlet. Couldn't help the bullied one. Couldn't choose Henri. couldn't bring Mother back. In the end, I achieved nothing and didn't amount to anything. I failed the trial. If there is afterlife, I don't want to be the protagonist. Someone like Charlotte would be more fitting for the spotlight. In the end, my story wasn't about overcoming hardships. It was a story of giving up. I hear Scarlet Eiler growl behind my back.
You're giving up on your life. Seriously? Stop being childish and return home.
I cover my ears.
Stop pitying yourself. You're not trying hard enough.
Shut up, you monster. You're not even my sister. All you are is but an ugly reflection of my own self. A cancerous tumor on my mind.
Hey, listen to me. Turn back this very moment.
Her voice is so loud, so loud. But the deeper I sink, the quieter it gets. So I sank and choked and gasped for air and felt my lungs explode. There was nothing to be sad about. All ended well. Didn't it?
That's not ominous at all.
Right? Eiler. Scarlet Eiler. Oh, who is that? I'll do that one.
A little bit like fries, in a way, like a
Don't
human
look
fries.
like Okay. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Charles? Oh.
Oh, okay, well, it's me. That's me. Were you surprised?
Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you, all this time. And you look younger. Why?
Wait. One question at a time. First of all, I've always been here. It's the universe of my mind, after all. Second, I can change shape and form however I want in this. Oh, I fucked that up. I can change shape and form however I want in this place.
You... what?
Don't you remember? We drowned and died. Then, boom, a universe was born.
A universe? I'm afraid I...
Come on, honor student. This concept isn't that hard to grasp. Look. The universe of it is that you're no longer a tulpa. You're your own person now, aren't you?
Well, yes, you're right. It definitely is strange. Since when did he become so confident in himself? Just how much time has passed since we got separated? It appears there's a lot that I don't know yet.
Yes, you've been in the dark this whole time, haven't you? Don't worry. I'll tell you everything. All the secrets.
You're a liar. I'm calling it now. You're a liar. You're not gonna tell us shit.
All the hidden facts. The very truth of this world. You might want to keep a journal for that, you know?
But why now? Where were you hiding all this time?
Why, I wasn't hiding. It's just that I was afraid of approaching you. I'm sorry.
That's right. I did terrible things to him.
I was so scared of you all this time. But I'm over it now. Besides, you're not that Scarlet Eiler anymore, are you?
Right.
I've wanted to properly apologize to you ever since I woke up in this world.
It's okay, it's okay. No need to bow your head. I was the one who was acting stupid and selfish all this time. You know, when we became separated, I understood that you were always right. To tell the truth, I'm at a complete loss. So I came to ask you for your help.
What happened?
You see, the current reality is that this world is on the verge of collapse.
What? Why?
I suppose you are acquainted with Charlotte Wiltshire.
I am. What about her?
She's the one who's corrupting this world. Everyone's unhappy because of her. And she's the one in charge of the public executions occurring on a daily basis. She's the reason why so many students commit suicide and get sick in the contagious disease known as white flu. She's dangerous, psychotic, childish, killing just for the fun of it. And it pains me to see my creations in agony. After all, they're all a part of me. But even though I'm the god of this world, I am but a mere observer. I can't do anything against her.
But I can. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's just that I have no one to turn to. I'm sorry for being so useless.
Leave it to me. What should I do?
Oh, that's easy. All you need to do is sabotage her story.
Eh?
Listen, the reason why Charlotte Wiltshire acts like this is because she constantly feels paranoid of her audience. She despises interactive storytelling and doesn't want the puppeteer to play. That's why your target should be the audience and not just Wiltshire herself. After all, she's nothing but a mere puppet, albeit a self-aware one.
Puppets, audience, just what is happening in this place? But what can I do?
That's easy. You have the memories of our past, don't you?
I do.
Then show them to our puppeteer.
Oh boy.
Were they to learn the truth of this world? Were they to learn that the truth of this world was this pathetic, they'd stop supporting the story and leave on their own. And, as a consequence, Charlotte Wiltshire will stop hurting others. Genius, isn't it? I can rely on you, right?
Of course. Leave everything to me. I'll make everything right.
After what feels like an eternity, I open my eyes again. The vivid imagery of Charles' past is still clouding my eyes.